Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Dragon Quest. Max HP rose by 14, level 19. Max HP rose by 14, max HP rose by 6, strength by 2, guard by 1, agility by 2. Learned a new spell, Firebane. And 169 gold. There's an enemy here called a Druid Lord that casts that spell. In the NES version, it was called Hurt More. Like we have Heal More, well, we have Hurt More, which is really awesome. Oh, by the way, I do have the shield. Silver shield, you can see it there. But yeah, it was called Hurt More, which I like much more for some reason. But anyway, here it's Firebane. That is the really powerful attack spell. Okay. With that, we have everything we need here, so... time to leave. Time to go get some really fancy armor. The best armor in the game. We're wearing the second best, the magic armor. Let's go get the best armor. To help us with this, I'm gonna cast Repeal, but it was Repel back. Anyway. So weaker enemies won't attack us as long as it lasts. It's a cheap spell, and it's useful when these enemies just don't put a dent into your EXP or give you money. See, Repel's effect we're off. It only lasts, I believe it's a certain amount of steps. But it doesn't last very long, but it is cheap to cast. If you wanted to just buy the item back in the castle town, you can. But it is just 2 MP, and will save us some time. Okay. He said the east side of town. No, feels like gonna work in here. In here you will find the enemies that you found on the way to the castle town, which is why I wanted to wait to do this. Yeah, silver shield. Coming in handy. Only took 14 from that. Better. Dragons, like the whole... everything you fight by the castle, the castle town, you will fight here. So be prepared. Werewolf. But we can do that. Okay. So you want to find a shop with just one tree. Let me try heading over here. We will find it. We can deal with this place. And these are the things I was fighting to level up, so. Here, maybe. You'll see a shop and there'll be a tree because it said there's buy a tree. Critical hit, goodbye. 115 critical hit. There you go, broke 3 digits. Right here, you see we instantly got thrown. Oh no, it was. You're not the enemy I would be get thrown into a fight. So I know it's not you. Okay, so it wasn't down there. Let's try the upper part of town. That took us out of town. Okay. I say, it said it was on the east side of town, so it has to be over here somewhere. I thought it was here. Oh, I think it's right there where all the poison is. You can see it. Let's try here. You are the enemy I'm looking for. The Mad Knight. This enemy will... I don't think it was called that. I think it was just called an Axe Knight. I think that's what it typically is called. You will fight this before you can get the armor. He is mean. Stop spell? Can't use spells. Okay. 22 damage. The knight will do a lot of damage. We have the best equipment we can have right now, and we have heal more, which is the important part. The really important part. He likes to cast sleep. I remember that because I remember that killing me before. As a kid, very sad. Because then I had to walk all the way back here and, well, there we go. 130 EXP, 165. You will always fight him on that spot. And here you will find the Lodo armor. Oh, fancy. That's cool. It has a little more defense than the magic armor. Also, you know how we regain HP every few steps? The Lodo armor is even better about that. I believe you gain an HP every step. Lodo armor's the best armor for a reason. It's awesome. It's legendary armor. Also, did you notice something? That's right, we don't take damage from bad spots anymore. Like the poison swamp area or the, I don't know what you would call them, the really dangerous tiles that look like glass. We don't take damage from these spots anymore with the Lodo armor. Fancy. That is everything here. We are just about ready for the final dungeon of the game. We have the best shield, we have the best armor, and the best weapon is actually inside the final dungeon. Let's cast return. Let's see, 107, 108, yep, every step, instead of every few steps like the magic armor. Yeah, better in every way. Okay, we need to gather everything. First, we don't need the magic armor anymore. And the rest we need. Next, we need the Sunstone and the Rain Staff. Plus the seal, but we are carrying the seal on us. Take. Okay. Need the Sunstone. And the Rain Staff. Okay. Alright, our next destination is to head back east. Palace Vector. We're going to talk to the sage that will believe us that we are the descendant of Lodo because we have the Lodo seal. Then he's gonna take the Sunstone and the Rain Staff and combine them into an item we can use. Radiant. Go away, magician! I don't think repel works in dungeons. That's the deal. Dungeons, towns, etc. So close. Hi, Scorpion. Bye, Scorpion. Alright, we want to head... Don't accidentally cast the wrong spell, then have to walk all the way back. That would be bad. To where a town... To where the town was where we bought the keys. Rumildar, just right there, and we want to head down from here. We actually went to this place. We already went this way. Which is over here. And we want right there, that temple. Around this way. Remember this guy? I think we visited here and he was like, "Shoo, you're no descendant," and banished us and whatever, and he was really lame. Oh, he's gonna listen to us now. You, the bearer of the great brave Lotos blood. It is time for rain and sun to come together as one. Now, hand me the rain staff and the sunstone. I hand over the rain staff and the sunstone. Our gods, upon this sacred altar, I offer you rain and sun. And we get this fancy looking thing. Step forward to the altar. Take the rainbow drop and go on. It doesn't look very rainbow to me. It looks just purple. Oh well, limitations of the Game Boy Color. This is the rainbow drop. My work is done. Now go. Okay, bye. With the rainbow drop. Remember the whole... Do you remember the story at the beginning of the game? How Lodo walked to get to the castle. He had walked on a rainbow bridge. That's what the rainbow drop is for. It will allow us to do just that. And where do we cross, you ask? Well, I showed that off earlier as well. A couple of episodes ago. Cast again. I just have to get there. Right up here, there is just a single spot we can't cross. We use the rainbow drop here. Oh, fancy graphic. Neat. There is the rainbow... Gonna be the rainbow bridge. Head this way, and you will start seeing the enemies that we've been seeing for a while now. Oh, sleep, lame. Let's go ahead and show what's over here. Oh, well, I don't need repel anymore anyway. Enemies here are too strong for that. Star Warbin. Yeah, you're gonna start seeing these enemies, and you're gonna be seeing them from here on out. So head this way. There's a werewolf. This is Draco Lord's Castle. We're here. This is the final dungeon of Dragon Warrior 1. You should have the Silver Shield, because it's the strongest shield you're getting. Lodo's Armor, because it's the strongest armor you have. And the Flame Sword, which is the second strongest weapon. Because the strongest weapon is inside the castle. You will want all that plus some levels. You at least want Heal More. You probably had to have Heal More just to get anywhere, unless you're really confident and you really know the game. But you'll definitely want Heal More before going in there. It's really needed. A stack of herbs would be nice, but I didn't have room for it. You can go back and get herbs just for healing here and there. This place is lengthy because there are a lot of a lot of floors to this place. Obviously, big bad castle. So you will want to get some levels here as well, just because the enemies will not pull any punches here. They're defending master at this point. So, expect the worst. You'll want to at least keep 14 MP. That way you can cast or have a wing. And you'll want to be able to cast outside to leave the castle if you need to. And you want to be able to cast return. So you can go back to Tantigo Castle, save, buy herbs from the town beside it, etc., etc. You can level in here, though, because the enemies will be strong. You know, make sure that you have MP for everything to leave, basically. This is a long dungeon. If you find yourself starting to be overwhelmed or running low on MP, don't be afraid to leave. You can always walk back. It's not that hard of a walk back. In fact, more than likely, I'll end up exiting here once. Maybe more, depending on how bad this goes. You will see new enemies in here as well. So let's go through here. You see, these spots will not hurt you now. Just another reason to have Lodo's armor. When you start to go down, it acts like an actual dungeon. So you have to have MP for Radiant as well. So I'm just going to show this off a little bit. Maybe I could show off some of the new enemies. And then we can use all of next episode to get to where we want to go. Actually, I don't think this is where I want to be. I'm trying to remember how to get to the weapon. The weapon is priority 1. The reason for that is not because it's that much stronger, but because it's the only weapon that will really hurt later enemies. They have, like, you know, super tough defense that only the legendary sword can get through. Stuff like that. You have to have the sword, is what I'm trying to get through to you. And I don't think we take that path to get to it. It's a pain to get to. I remember that. I remember searching forever to get to it. And obviously you need keys and stuff like that. I want in there is what I want, in the throne room. Oh, look who's here! Yep, you will start to see Mad Knights in here as well. Yeah, here we go. A draft blows from behind the throne. A hidden stairway was found! Sneaky Draco Lord. Radiant. Okay. There's the, there's a locked door. How many keys does that leave me? 4. Okay. Now we want to start heading down. Now this one is going to go. I remember it goes like up, down, like we had to get the harp, where we went down and then went back up. The same thing's going to happen here. I remember that. Don't remember exactly where everything is. Of course, memory's not that good. I remember being stuck in here for a long time. There's the Druid Lord that I just beat up. He has the Firebane spell, which will do about 30 damage to you. It doesn't mess around. So, do be careful. Getting the HP back per step is going to be tremendously helpful here. Because you don't have a way to get MP back. Okay, here's some stairs down. Alright. Let's keep looking for stairs down. Blue Dragon appears. Now we're starting to see the stronger enemies. The strongest enemies. The Blue Dragon is the stronger version of the regular Green Dragon. It's the armor and everything. It's not going to hurt too much, but it will hurt. Let's try going this way. And see, it has quite a bit more HP as well. You can take 3 hits. As we descend further, enemies will only get more and more terrifying. More and more dangerous. And the big thing is to keep an eye on your MP. Try to let Lodo's armor do a lot of the healing for you. If you need to heal in between battles just a little bit, again, 6 herbs. You can have 6 times that you can do that, just without using MP. Again, saving MP here really helps. And I hit a dead end, of course I do. You don't have that much room, and a torch doesn't do much. Just know you're going to be spending MP on Radiant. There's stairs down. Okay. Stairs down. Alright. Blue Dragon. It's an alright RPG. Those of you that get that joke, straight. It wasn't bad, in my opinion. Oh, quick fight. That's not in our favor. We want a long time in between fights. That way we can heal. We can heal just through walking. Outside of battle, if you don't need too much healing, you want to cast Heal to save you a few MP. Because remember, Heal More cost 8. Ooh, stairs down. Okay. Oh! One of those that doesn't... Oh, Blue Dragon's unaware. Excellent. Yep, we're gonna be getting this just like we got in the... Garnham Tomb. Garen's Tomb. Where some of these stairs won't lead anywhere. So that's not great. Let's look for different stairs. Rock Golem! Here's a Rock Golem. I don't believe you can put it to sleep with the flute. But you can see it hits really hard and has a lot of HP. Oh, here's stairs down. Let's take a look here. Mad Knight, but it's unaware. That's good for us. And they're didn't fall asleep. Good. Like I said, it can cast sleep. If you're not feeling good about sleep, feel free to cast Stop Spell on it. Steps up. We see the logos on the ground, so I think I want to take the steps up. Okay, steps up. Yes, there it is. Lodo Sword, awesome. Ooh, that looks really cool. Cool. Lodo Sword, it does give quite the stat boost. More than I remember, actually. 13 more attack. There's that. And we now have the best equipment in the game. Lodo's sword, Lodo's armor. Why he didn't leave a shield, I don't know. And a silver shield. That's the best. The best equipment you're getting. Now, to get to, of course, Dracolord, the big bad, is the same path, roughly. We will want to, we'll want to go further down, though, not back up. But you still take the path behind the throne. The other paths are, like, dummy paths. I think you can still use the flame sword in battle, but you're better off swinging at this point. That's kind of a shame that it doesn't do that much damage. It's cool to have a weapon be able to use as an item. Some RPGs do that, but here you're better off swinging. Now that I have the sword, I am going to go and I'm gonna get probably one more level. The boss tends to... I remember the boss being really hard. In the NES version, I had to be max, I believe. I think I was max level, or I was close to it. Here, probably not as much. Just because it feels like the game's a little more lenient. But still, I'll gather a level or two before we head down there. Again, we haven't seen the strongest enemies yet. We saw the Rock Golem. The Rock Golem is one of the strongest enemies. But I'll fight and gain a level, maybe 2, just to be more on the safe side. And it's gonna... The boss is really, really tough. So I'm also gonna grab some herbs. And we'll be ready to go with Lotus Sword. Or let me get into a fight real quick before I end the episode, so you can see how Lotus Sword swings. Let's see the graphic. Okay. That's cool. And the Flame Sword, you have the flames, so... But that's still neat. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a lot of fun. Next time, we are going to try to find Dragolord and see how that goes. Again, we'll see the toughest enemies and maybe even the big boss himself. Till then, I'm Ep.9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.